Well, we're almost at the end, but still time to welcome back three members of the pop group Genesis. Hi, now look, before it gets cold, you're going to have some of this salad.
Before it gets cold, yeah. Well, bloody witty.
Go on, then.
Yes, well, I'll have a bit more, yes.
What are you going to have?
I'll have a bit of this. I like the salad.
Tony likes parmesan.
Yes, I'll have the one without the parmesan
Do you hate
cheese,
parmesan?
actually. Yes.
The first time I've eaten
Also,
this
this
time in the
is
morning, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is a bit of a strange way
Dedicated
to
to John
start the day.
Cleese, isn't it?
We don't always put our guests through this.
Have a bit of that.
But in fact, it should be a priprivilege to eat Michael Barry's food. Exactly. Just tell me, can you...
I hope it gives them as much pleasure as their music's given me.
Oh,
I have
did
to
you hear that?
Nice,
Did you hear that?
Sweet.
Hey, this tastes really good.
Whatever they're nice.
And I thought the backing group in that single was terrific. Do you know?
Yes.
They look just like you.
Yeah. Some people actually think they're... I took a long time to find two other people
Well,
who
I
look
was
like
going
me.
to say it must have taken ages. I don't know whether it was worth the time, but even so, it's the effect was good, isn't it? What are you doing at the moment, then? If you can talk.
Eating.
We're actually in the middle of about 8 weeks into an album. We've been recording for 8 weeks because we went in with no songs at all, which is the first time we've really done that.
Well, you sort of say, right, we're just going to start an album from tomorrow, but we haven't written anything yet.
Yeah, because I think that means that we don't keep our own, you know, any individual songs. We sort of, that's our own sort of different outlet. So to make, I think, the group still have a reason in a way to sort of keep going. We do it together. Yeah. And so we're in the middle of it now.
And what's the sort of time limit, or isn't there one?
Yes, we should be done. We should be done in another 4 or 5 weeks, I think.
Really?
Pretty much finish the album, yeah.
And so when will that come out?
I should think at the end of the summer.
Yeah, great stuff. And what about touring?
Well, we're not touring until the end of the year, probably about November, December. But in fact, we'll only be touring, I think, in the States this year. So we've toured England quite a lot in the past few years.
Disappointed a few people watching today, will it not? Just tell me this. In your early days when you came together, who was your greatest influence, do you think?
The Beatles, I think.
Yes, doesn't surprise me. I mean,
still are.
Early 60s.
Still like the Beatles, yeah.
Well, there is a school of thought that thinks the Beatles are a bit passé now. It's a bit trendy not to like the Beatles. It's nice to hear someone like yourselves say that you still think they're the greatest.
I think the music you first hear when you sort of first listen to music is always...
Yeah.
Well, I think we're lucky to
Especially in your
hear
early
the Beatles
teens,
when we were doing it.
There are other things.
Lots of people over the years, but I think the Beatles just the ones that have stayed all the way through.
Yeah. And Stones?
Well,
yeah, Stones for me a bit, not so much.
A bit personally. So I mean, I was more into the Beatles than the Stones, but I mean, I don't know whether the Stones sort of. You usually found that people either like one or the other.
Yes.
I like bits of.
I thought they were both absolutely magnificent, I must say. What about you, Tony? You would say the Beatles, would you?
The Beatles, definitely, but I mean, you know, and all those 60s groups, I mean, particularly the Kinks, the Animals, probably my favourite.
Don't forget all the Motown stuff too, actually. We all
particularly Motown, yeah.
No, but the Otis Redding and Percy Sledge.
Great days. Well, look, it's been great to meet you. Look forward to the new album, about the end of the summer, so keep me going through the cricket season. Look forward to that at the end. Thanks very much, and all the very best.
We'll be back for the main course.
Yes. Later. Hey, you're quite pleased that you had Genesis eating your food?
Oh, marvellous.
My
kids will think I actually know what I'm talking about for them.
Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow, of course, it's Michael and Mary Parkinson, and Pick of the Week and Data Run. So, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.